Hello and welcome to another episode of the Fire Emblem 12 Blind Lunatic Reverse playthrough, and today we're taking on this again. We're back from the same save point. I'm not sure it's the best save point, but hopefully it's enough for us to get through it. But before we start, I would like to thank the people who back the channel on Patreon. I do really appreciate the support and it helps me out a lot, so thank you very much for that. It is greatly appreciated. And well, let's get it underway here as we spawn in the reinforcements who begin to make their march. So, Marth goes up here. Pala goes up here, uses the convoy, stores the silver lance, retrieves the steel lance. Trying to remember what I did. Let's actually take out a 3-use vulnerary as well. Pala's an important unit, so I think that's fine to do. At least it gets it on the battlefield. Yeah, and then we want to use that. That's important. Did I equip the steel lance? No, I didn't. Okay, I need to remember to trade her over to that. In fact, let's do that now. Bit of a mistake from me there, but it should be okay. Now, who do I want to heal here with Yulia? Because this is obviously healed by Marisha. I think I'm going to heal Sirius. Yeah, let's heal Sirius here. So we're going to use a vulnerary. And we're going to move in Marisha to drop a heal. And that leaves Sirius on 21 HP, which is a solid amount. We also get the level up for... Oh, sorry, I got my healers the wrong way around there. But that's a good level up for Marisha. It's decent. I can't complain. Okay, let's put Norn there. In fact, I think I'd rather have a Ran there. So let's put Ryan here. Take this vulnerary and use it. And then we'll use this one with a Ran, getting him up to 17 HP. Not a great amount, but it's enough, I think. Use that one with Cedar, and then it's just Chris to go. Now, Chris, I want to be in range of the Armor Knight. Let's get rid of the Global Rangers. We don't need those on. And I want to equip this... No, we'll go with an Iron Axe. That'll be fine. It might dodge the attack. And then we'll burn the Vulnerary. Okay, and let's get back to tagging these guys. Okay. Armored enemy comes in. Chris strikes back twice with the Iron Axe. I'm going to keep animations off for now. We've seen this enough. It just helps keep things flowing just a little bit smoother, to be honest. So, yeah, we'll keep these off for now. As the Javelin comes in there. Those guys just move straight up. That is okay. I don't have any complaints with that. Now, the question is, where do units need to go? I think Chris has to kill the Archer. It's a question of from where, though, as well. It's not just who needs to die, it's where do we kill them from. Ah, that's... really poor positioning of a Ran from my part. Like, really bad. If I'd have put a Ran here, he would still be able to do as much, but Yulia, or is this Yulia? Whoever that is would be able to patch him back up, which unfortunately is not the case anymore. How do I change this top screen? There we go. Right, what's Ryan doing here with a cleave bow? That is a kill, and Ryan's a better candidate than Lind here, because he can actually take an attack in response. So we'll heal him up, so that he can take an attack in response if he needs to. Okay, it's an okay level up for Yulia. I'm never going to be upset to see defense go up. It's always a useful one. And hopefully this is just a... It is! It takes him out. Very nice. That cleave bow coming in very handy. Decent level up there. HP, skill, and speed. No complaints. Not perfect, of course, but it's okay. We can't guarantee that kill with an Iron Axe, which is disappointing, because the Iron Axe does quite heavily reduce the damage we have to take. I suppose what we could actually look at doing is maybe if we hit this guy with a Ran. It's an interesting idea, actually. If I hit him with a Ran and finish him off with Chris, We end up with a little wall here that should help keep everyone else safe. I'm just going to assume these two will die for now. And that way, we don't necessarily have to use the Steel Lance, which should mean we don't have to heal Chris, which would be quite nice. It does mean we have to heal Aran, but Aran needs healing anyway. So, I think we're going to drop that Mend on Aran here. Now, it does mean Aran can't Vulnerary. But even still, I think this is actually a decent play. Weapon level up for Marisha, I believe that is. Yes, it is. The Mend did break in the process, which is sad, but, you know, things like this happen throughout the course of a game. Okay, yeah, we're going to go in with the Iron Axe here to obviously reduce the damage we take from these lance-based foes who are still left alive. And I'll check, but I don't think the Javelin will do any... Yeah, so Chris should only take 11 from these guys. The only real sad thing is he won't kill them. In fact, we could crack that guy with Chris, maybe. If we'd have got a crit here, that might have been a viable idea. Right, but let's go in with that. Okay. Now, these guys still have, like, an insane amount of coverage, but we're getting close. In fact, if we got Global Rangers on again, oh my days. I hate that function so much. Okay, so all we need to do is find the damage to pick this guy off. Well, that shouldn't be too hard. Wow, Pala lives that? Damn. We can, of course, like, wall up a little bit more. We can maybe put a guy here. The only problem is they probably are in danger of taking 2 attacks, which is a bit worrying. It does limit who we can use. Can the Javelin guy actually reach that tile? He can, okay. It's just about trying to line this up just right so that everything falls into place. One thing I've just realised is this only the... Oh no, the Javelin guy does reach that tile. It's that tile that only the Silver Lance guy reaches. So if we can stick someone there... Oh no, they can come around this side as well. It's a tricky game trying to minimise the amount of damage everyone takes. So obviously we do have more fighting after this to do as well. That's 14 plus 7. That does get Sirius killed, and we can't obviously heal and attack on the same turn. But we could heal and use him as a wall. At which point he does then survive. So we could maybe put him like here, right? Equip the Steel Lance, put him here. Or even like here, for example. And use a Vulnerary. That's not a bad idea. Okay, cool. Now this tile is almost free. There's just this spot left that needs to be blocked off. So we just need one more unit who can... I believe they only have to tank... No, they do have to tank both. Okay, we need a unit who can take both hits. That's 17 from him. I think this will do more than... Yes, oh, 1 short. In fact, this tile is only targetable by a Javelin. So if we attack from here, we should be okay, because the Javelin does nothing. Like, even Norn can take 1 Javelin hit, but she would have to take 2, which is the annoying thing. The problem is that our units who can actually take 2... Actually, can Frey not take 2 Javelin hits? Surely he can. Oh, he's got really bad hit rate, though. He can take 2 Javelin hits. He just doesn't have anything resembling an acceptable hit rate. Pala takes 16 from that guy. 9 from that guy. Pala can take 2 attacks. She will live on 1. Right, okay, so we can put Pala here. We'll equip a Javelin, I guess. I imagine they're going to target Sirius, but I'm going to equip a Steel Lance to kill the Silver Lance guy if he happens to go for Pala. Oh wait, no, a Vulnerary won't put her at full HP. Never mind, that was nearly a very big mistake. Actually, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, the Javelin can't hit here, so they only have to be able to take the Silver Lance hit. But they have to be able to take the Silver Lance hit. Okay, right, yeah, so they have to be able to tank a Silver Lance and a Javelin. But we could go in with, like, Frey's Killer Lance, right? Which has a much better hit rate than his Javelin. And then we can Javelin from behind, because then all he'll have to tank from here is a Silver Lance, which he can do. We know he can do that. Because I believe we ran the numbers, but... That's 17, that's 10... Oh, no, wait, he can't. I lied. This is awkward. Really tempted to just throw an aura at this guy and see where we go from there. This is only targetable by Javelin, so whoever goes here just needs to be able to tank 2 Javelin hits. But anyone in a position to do that is too badly injured. Actually, Frey can tank 2 Javelin. Yeah, we've been through all of this. I'm repeating myself at this point. Let's just go for it. Screw it. Good, he landed the attack. Okay, now we just need to find 25 damage, which should just be Pala, right? Yeah. Bit of a shaky hit rate, actually. How's Cedar looking? Nope, not the damage. Okay, don't miss. Good. Good! Kill found. Nice. We're in a fairly shocking position for the next turn, but, you know. Hopefully that works itself out. Can anyone tank, like, 1 Silver Lance hit? Like, can Cedar tank a single Silver Lance hit? No. She can if she vulneraries, actually. How much does she do with a Steel Lance? Leaves him on 1, but that would be a really easy kill to pick up. The main thing I'm thinking is like, he comes up here. It's much easier to pick off the kill without triggering the next set of reinforcements. Or not triggering them, but, you know, not being in their range. The problem is if he comes in, say, here and hits Sirius, then he's definitely going to be in range of, like, the next set of reinforcements, so it's really hard to kill him while keeping people safe. Problem is we don't have a Vulnerary. I guess we could use, like, Marth, though. Okay, this is a really simple turn. Go to the convoy, retrieve a Vulnerary, go to item, equip the Steel Lance, use the Vulnerary. Right. He might not target Cedar, but if he does, that feels pretty solid. We've just got Julian. Okay, so yeah, he does still go for Sirius, sadly. That is unfortunate, but not much we can do about it. Sirius does manage to tank the hits, though. Okay. Yeah, and this is what I was talking about. It's so hard to kill these guys off whilst not being in the range of everyone else. Okay, let's untag these. Tag all of those. Wow. Yeah, this might just be a retreat turn. Maybe we just back it up. I think we should be able to get everyone out of range. Norn will be the least likely. But even she seems to be able to run away far enough. Maybe... Let's just try it. Let's just try backing it up. Let's try playing it a little bit safer. Okay. Let's get Sirius to safety. We could send Pala over to the right, maybe? I don't know what the right call is here, but this feels okay. I'm just going to have to take a break here real quick. I just need to run to the bathroom. I do apologise. I normally try not to do it in the middle of a video, but I need to go. I'll be right back. Okay, let's carry back on. I do apologise for that. I don't like jump cutting in the middle of videos. I don't know why. Yeah, we're just trying to get everyone away to safety. However, what is safety can definitely change. For example, when we move Frey, I think it stands to reason that many more tiles, yeah, will become targetable. Which is a bit of a shame, because it means that, well, the long and short of it is, Marisha has to move here, which isn't really helpful, unless... I suppose we could put somebody like Chris here. Yeah, like, someone could stand in their range, and then Marisha heals them up. And, we pick up the kills that way. Now, it's probably safe to say that person won't be Power, who we will just move over here, use a vulnerary. Yeah, just slowly shuffle everyone around. I don't think we need to vulnerary with Ryan or Marth. I don't think they're important enough players, really, to have to do that. Oh, now this is tempting. We could put Chris here, in range of that Silver Lance. Can he take the hits? I'm pretty sure they only deal 9 to him, right? Well, this guy deals 2. So yeah, he can definitely take the hits. He won't quite kill, but he will get much closer to dying. Let's do it. Let's try it. Which means I'm going to shove a Ran up here. Again, Iron Axe equipped. We're just going to wait. We're going to put Marisha here. And drop a heal. Take him all the way back up to full HP. I think it's just Julian left to move. Having 3 squads of reinforcements in at the same time is worrying. No double there means he is alive still. Bit of a shame, but sometimes these things happen. Your opponent lives. Double on that guy will get him very low on HP indeed. And that's a lot less HP we have to deal with on this turn. The Armor Knight and Archer are coming in, but I don't actually think they're going to be much of a threat, to be honest with you. This guy with our longbow is a bit problematic, actually. I will grant you that. I'm just going to assume that, like, perhaps there's a world in which we can leave the Armor Knight alive. Pretty sure the rest of these have to die, though, right? Just out of interest. That can't be targeted by that other archer. How much does this archer do to us? 32. Ah. Now that is a problem. Obviously it's because he's flying, so we could just put our flyers out of the way, but our flyers are by far our best units. Also, I must have been dangerously close. Oh, not that close, actually. Yeah, it just occurred to me. I could have walked into the range of those guys. Right. Well, then maybe the plan is we just continue to back it up. Right? We just keep retreating, keep baiting them in. These guys will just fall further behind, particularly the Armor Knight and the Archer, because they only have 5 move. The Lance guys will keep rushing off ahead, getting themselves killed in the process. Okay, so let's move Lind. You can still reach Sirius. Let's move Sirius. You can still reach Marisha. Let's move Marisha. Probably should have healed someone with Marisha in hindsight. Ah, there is... Okay, we will have to do a short block here, which I don't actually know if we have the capacity to do. Because we actually cannot get Marisha out of range. I'm assuming 20 HP... If Marisha was full HP, she would actually be able to take a Javelin. It's a big shame that she can't. What we could actually potentially do is send Chris over this side to deal with this guy. He could pick up the kill with a Steel Lance. Will he have the HP to survive? Probably. But then we can kill these guys off, and we only have to run away from these. Now, this guy is obviously still a problem, but not as much of a problem. I'm also pretty sure we can just bait this guy down to hitting Frey, and then, like, bully him with, like, Sirius and other throwaway units. Because the main thing we want to stay out of range of is these archers, with Chris. But there's no reason he can't engage other enemies. Hell, maybe we just go here and just throw a javelin. That might actually be the play. Then tuck around, like, yeah, back here and patch him up with Marisha using a heal staff. Or maybe we just dispose of this guy with an Iron Axe. Are we still in range of the Armor Knight there? Oh, we are. I'd rather not be in range of the Killer Lance Armor Knight, to be honest. I wish we had a longbow. That would be very helpful. This one's got a silver bow. Actually, that one has a silver bow, so how much do we take from the longbow? 33. It's actually more. Longbows are not the longbows of other Fire Emblem games. They actually do damage in this one. Unfortunately for us. Can you take a Silver Lance hit? You actually can, pretty impressively, actually. Okay, well, we're probably going to take advantage of that and try and get Cedar to take that hit. But I am going to move Chris over here, throw a javelin at this man. I realize it's using some very limited javelin uses, but it also gets rid of a Silver Lance enemy. And then, like I was saying, if I put Aran here, let me just double check, but yeah. If we put Aran here, use a Vuln, then I believe Marisha can go here, yes, completely safely, and heal him up. Wait, where can Norn go? Okay, she can just about squeak through. Now, we do need to be careful with this guy in Frey's range. This guy is in Frey's range. And I don't know if Frey can take a javelin, so let's figure it out. He can. There's no real point. He doesn't do much back. Okay, now we've just got this side to deal with. Marth, you're just gonna get out of dodge. Don't be here anymore. Okay. So, I am gonna put Cedar there. Oh, wait. How far away can Ryan run? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, let's put Cedar there. Iron Lance equipped. Pala, retreat. Use another vulnerary on yourself. I think that's everyone moved. I don't like the way this is going, but we are alive and we are getting rid of enemies. Progress is being made to a degree. It's a level up. I mean, we're never going to complain about one of those. Strength, skill, speed, luck. That's very good all around, actually. We can't really complain about that. This guy does go for Cedar and gets dropped in the process. Very nice. This guy goes for Chris. He's only going to take one javelin in response because it will break. But that is a javelin down. That guy going over there is actually really good. The archer less so. But I think that actually makes this left-hand side manageable without being in range of anyone. Let me just... I'm untagging people rather than tagging them here. Yes! We can take these guys out and not be in the range of anyone. Okay, let's go. I had a thought then, but I think it's a silly thought, so I'm not going to do it. Okay, we just need to get rid of these. It doesn't really matter who does it. Although, obviously, we would rather get the EXP go to beneficial places. These guys both have jabs, so using someone like Lind is a bit pointless. Sirius might as well take one. He's seeming to be a long-term unit, anyway. Although we will do it from here, that's just better positioning. An Iron Lance guarantees the kill. He also doesn't take too much damage back, so that's good. And whilst Aran does not massively bend... Oh, Aran has actually gone up to D axes. I actually completely missed that one. Oh, that is actually big news. Okay. That is really good news. Yeah, Aran... Oops. Okay, note to self, the Alt key pauses the game. That was terrifying. Oh, it's actually not a kill. Maybe I need to move Chris first, but where to? I could just use Chris to get the kill, I guess. The problem with using Pala's HP to pick up that other kill is she now can't just come in and kill this guy because she will die in the process. I wish I could just, like, fly her over towards a healer. I could rescue her, I suppose. We have a hammer and stuff if we wanted to get more rescues. It's worth bearing in mind. There is nowhere, to my knowledge, that is in range... Oh, that's an interesting tile. It's a really weird sentence. That is in range of the longbow, but not of anything else. Look, if we untag the longbow, that tile is no longer targetable. So we could draw the longbow over, which is really, really big. If we can draw that longbow over, yeah, that's pretty noticeable. Pretty important. Yeah, Aran's actually fell off a little bit in terms of speed. Like, he can't really reliably double anymore. But fortunately, I think we can just pick this up with Chris. I don't think there's any real downside to doing this. Yeah, let's do that. And I suppose, if there's one thing Aran can do very reliably at the minute... Oh, that's the axe rank up for Chris as well. That's really big. That means he can use hand axes, so he can 1-2 range without taking bonus damage against javelins. That's really, really nice. Okay. So yeah, if there's one thing Aran can almost definitely do, it's eat this longbow hit. Might as well go Iron Axe out. I don't think it really makes a difference. I think we're going to take this turn to patch up Frey. Which feels worth it. Then, of course, we will pump some extra HP going Chris's way. And I want to send units down here, essentially, just to get ready to deal with this longbow guy. I don't know if anyone else will come over here to try and sort of, like, help. But the more we can spread the enemies out, the better. Essentially, that's the long and short of it. It's not strictly true, but it's mostly true. I'm going to do something here. I think this is too important not to do. I'm going to take the elixir and use it on Cedar. I think Pala will be able to kill the archer. Hold on. Oh, I can't go back now, can I? I'm going to have to just do it. Because I think Pala can kill the archer. Yes. Okay, so with these two, if we can separate these two over to the left, this is really easy. Pala kills the archer, Cedar kills the armor knight. Done. I hope I'm not still... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I think that's actually his max range. Let's just move Ryan. Yeah, it is. Who still has a vulnerary? Ryan does. Okay, we're going to borrow that. And by borrow, I mean drink and never return. I hope we wouldn't return a drink anyway. That would be weird. Not returning a drink before you've drunk it. That's normal. That just means you've been given the wrong drink. But returning it after you've drunk it... Yeah, you can keep that one to yourself. Okay. Good. The longbow goes for a ran. Oh. That's not what I wanted to happen at all. That's unfortunate. 11... In fact, we would probably have to Steel Lance it, so 13... 13... Can every one of these... No. No is the answer to that question. No, actually none of them can. I was going to say, can they all take 2 Armonite attacks, but they can't. No, only Chris can. The Armonites hit like a truck. If we bust out a rescue and bring Cedar over here, I think this is doable. Like, I feel pretty confident that we can kill this with the squad we've got here, if we bring Cedar over here with a Wing Spear to take out... What about retreating again? Is that an option? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I don't think we can retreat from this longbow. Okay, thing of note is we do actually double the archer, but we don't kill anyway. But... Nearly clicked the wrong button there. Aran and Sirius between them kill 1 archer. Chris kills another. It's just they can't tank 2 hits. They can't tank 2 Armonite hits. Chris can, but none of the others can. Not at this HP anyway. Although with an Armor Slayer, actually, he would take 1 down in the process. He would die though, so that's, you know, not ideal. Although, no one's in range to heal him. Technically, actually, Marisha is. Which would mean Aran can tank... Oh, she doesn't have a mend, actually. She only has a heal, so he wouldn't. If he was full HP, he can tank 2 hits. But she doesn't have a mend. We could trade her a mend. But then those guys are just in range of Armonites, and I don't think there's much I can do to stop them. If we had a Silver Lance, we could just kill an Armonite. That's 11 damage. That actually means Aran and Norn... Oh, no, no, yeah, they can. Aran and Norn can actually pick up this kill. As long as we use the I need help, which is fine. I'm assuming Aran and Frey don't know, they only do 26. And I'm assuming you can't tank the attack. No. Does this Might Staff make any difference? Well, does it give Strength plus 3, so that'd be 17 times 2? That's still not a kill. Yeah. I mean, we could try the Killer Lance and just see if it crits. Basically what I'm trying to do is free up Chris to kill an Armonite. Because most people can tank, well, everyone can tank 1 Armonite hit, it's 2 that we can't. And obviously we'd want to kill a Killer Lance. Oh, the bad guy only has a Killer Lance, actually. So, just because they can't tank 2 hits from the first one, obviously Sirius can't tank 2 hits. Oh, they do the same damage. Killer Lance just has Steel Lance Might. That's good to know. That seems fair. Because we can kill these, but Aran cannot take 2 attacks. And no one's in range to heal them. Or the only person who is in range to heal him would just also die, is perhaps a more accurate way to put things. And I don't think running away is an option, because I don't think we can run 1, 2... Wait, you have a longbow, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. We actually probably could run away for another turn, but I don't see how that aids us is the thing. Because it's not like we can get, like, these guys in range to help. They are already too far away. Like, the best we can go is, like, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It would barely reach this turn, let alone after they move again. I guess it could bring in, like, Norn, Frey, Lind. Lind could actually help against the Armor Knights. We could use it to heal so that, you know, Iran can tank a little bit more. Screw it, let's just try running away. I don't actually know if we get away, by the way. I'm not convinced that we do. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2... Barely! Okay, we are just about out of range. Okay. Do I want a vulnerary with Sirius? We're so low on healing items. Might have to just buy some vulneraries, honestly. Okay, let's just move these guys back. The thing is, I want to move them back, but I also want to keep them, like, relatively close. Okay. Okay. I actually wonder, right, I'm gonna try it. If I put Cedar, like, here, Pala, like, here, will these top couple of guys go, hey, wait, we're closer to Pala and Cedar, and then go that way? They might. I don't know. The answer to that question is the long and short of it, but it's worth a shot, right? If we can split them into 2 groups of 2, this is really easily handled. But I'm also very cautious that I don't want to throw this away right now. Okay. No, that guy still goes that way, still goes that way, still goes that way, goes around the bottom. Okay, 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 I think this is manageable. The bottom guy is not in range. Untag this bottom guy. Yes, we can kill this guy without being in range of any Armor Knights. We've done it. We're through. We're in. Okay, yeah, we can do this. For sure. Because Chris can come in. We just need to one-shot this guy. It doesn't really matter what with. In fact, is it a waste if I use the Might here because I want the Iron Axe equipped? We don't have any access to a Steel Axe or anything, do we? Oh, the problem is, the Killer Lance guy is still alive. And that is genuinely a concern. In fact, this bottom guy isn't in range of anything. We could just kill him. Why would we not do that? That's the question I need to ask myself. It's slower, but I don't really care. Which is a strange Fire Emblem concept for me. But yeah, even the archer isn't in range of this guy. Like, even if this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4... No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, he isn't getting anywhere that's in range of, like, the bottom side of this guy, so... Because the idea is I want to try and be able to take this Killer Lance guy out without getting up close and personal. I don't know how I'm going to do that, by the way. That's the part of this I haven't yet figured out, but I'm hoping that we can get, like, some jabs on him. We can obviously get Lind on him. Thank God we didn't walk into that guy's range. I just don't want to eat a Killer Lance attack. That one's already burnt me once before. Okay. Good. Steel Lance use here is fine. Okay, we get the crit, no problem. Patch up Sirius. We get level up onto Marisha, level 8. HP, speed, and luck. Okay, that's one archer dead, and we don't have to take the enemy phase. I just want to see if I can kill this stupid Killer Lance without getting in its range. Okay, Frey, just retreat. Okay, it's just Julian left to go. Okay. Oh, good! They're splitting! Yes! Oh. Okay, they're not splitting in a good way. However, we can just kill the archer here. And, well, we're gonna do just that. This guy's tormented me for long enough. Get out of here. Level up for Sirius. Hopefully it's something decent. HP, strength, skill, speed, luck, defense. That is better than decent. That is an excellent level up. Ah, the finest. From Sirius. I would like to give the kill to Lind, but I don't think it's really worth doing. Frankly, I think it's probably best to just give it to Chris. I know we've got Lance ranks up to D, but I would still like to see them keep climbing. The better he is with axes... Did I say Lance rank? I meant axe rank. The better he is with axes, the better it's going to be for us, to be honest, so... I don't actually know if we can run away from this. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attack, and that's his max move. This is the Killer Lance as well. Oh god, Ryan can't get away. Ah. Steel Lance is 30. And then obviously the cleave bow is going to do more, but I reckon he might actually be able to do it with a steel bow. He could do it with an iron bow. So we can definitely... We have the firepower to kill them all. It's just a case of will the 7% crit from a Killer Lance kill us off? Wait, it's not 7%, is it? What is it? What's the crit here? 6? I feel like I have to take that. I can't get Ryan away. I don't want to use a rescue staff on saving Ryan here. Quite literally would be saving Private Ryan. You know what? Just don't crit me. Good! Let's go, Cedar! Boom! He falls. He's dead. He's gone. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure I said the Steel Lance did 15 damage times 2, and it does. That's 30 in total. We do need the hits to land. Get the crit, never mind. Worries gone. Pala picks up a kill. And we are through what I believe to be the last of the reinforcements. I've never seen them come past the end of turn 7. And obviously we've been hanging around for a little while now. and still no more have came. Okay. Now, we haven't hit a save point yet. We know that there's a save point the other side of this door. But before we even go towards that, I don't know what's going to happen when I open that door is the thing. Are more reinforcements going to come? Or, you know, is the game going to crash? Who knows at this point. I'll take it throwing anything at me. But yeah, we don't know what's going to happen. So I want to deal with these mages and get these chests first. And it should, in theory, be straightforward. It should just be fly in with Chris and Pala and kill the dudes. That's all it should need. In theory. That ever dangerous thing. Come on. We got this, we got this, we got this. Okay. Do need to make sure we are patching up Pala here, maybe Cedar as well, actually. We do know that Lang is an armor knight of some capacity. Whether he's a general or something. He's an armored unit is perhaps a better way to put it. So the winged spear may come in very handy, and a couple of people questioned why I picked Patacida over Catria. When I chose to bench the latter. The winged spear was the answer to that. It's just simply too good. Effective damage on mounted and armored enemies is very, very valuable indeed. Okay, Julian's finally out of that little corner. Swear to God, on one turn we're going to see a bunch of enemies spawn in, and it's going to make me very sad. In fact, Moth, just stand here for me, mate. Just need to, yeah, that one. In fact... There we go. He's ripping through that Iron Axe. The lack of, like, bonus damage from Lancers is really valuable. Yeah, we're just going to use regular heals on Pala here. We do need to be a bit conservative with our mens, so I've realised I've put her in a position where Yulia can't actually heal. Good job, me. We'll get Cedar ready to be patched up as well, though. I guess Sirius can be in range here as well, just in case we need some extra hits. Might as well move Julian up, since he will have to go there eventually. Aran is never a bad person to have in contention. Okay. Start patching up Cedar. Vulneraries are actually really valuable to us right now. Like, we don't have a ton of money, although that large bullion that Julian's carrying around with him, definitely going to help. It's just there's so many valuable things you can buy, and money is so tight that, you know, spending money on a vulnerary just feels bad. Doesn't mean it is bad, though. Let's make that perfectly clear. Just because it feels bad, it doesn't mean it's a bad thing to do. Okay, in case you haven't noticed, we're not taking any chances here. I'm not going through those reinforcements again. Had to play a bit more defensively than I usually would, but I think that's one of the things that, like, genuinely, it feels like a weird thing to talk about, but, like, playing FE12 makes me feel like I've, like, improved at playing more reserved than I typically am in Fire Emblem. It's just not how I normally play, so it's not, you know, something I consider myself particularly good at. But this game kind of forces you into it at certain points. I'm typically a very, like, kind of aggressive player. If I see a threat, I feel safe when the threat is dead, not when the threat is chasing me. And in a lot of Fire Emblem games, that's a very solid way to play, but sometimes you will get punished for it. Sometimes you need to know when to take your foot off the gas a little bit, let the enemies come to you, put yourself in a better position to take them out. I think that's something this game rewards quite a lot. Okay. So yeah, we can definitely pick up the kill here with Chris. Pala is actually pretty close to leveling, right? And I would quite like to pick up a level on her, so let's go in with her to pick up this first kill. It's guaranteed, there's no chance of a crit from the opponent. They're definitely falling. Yeah, 100%. Might as well take it with an Iron Lance. Let's go. Good. Great stuff, Pala. And she does indeed pick up that level up. Okay. 20 speed, 14 strength is looking very solid. The point of HP there as well, always going to be appreciated. That is capped speed. Excellent stuff. And yes, we will take that kill as well. Good. And we are through. This area is completely clear of enemies. We know that the thing is over here. We know that Navarre is over there too, but Cedar has said that if she talks to him, he should be recruitable. And, well, let's face it. Navarre's not really a terrifying prospect if we do end up having to bring him down. You know what? Ryan is actually getting reasonably close to promotion. I just don't think I can afford to spend a Master Seal on him, unfortunately, but he's not far off. Okay. Chest, we get that barrier staff. That could definitely come in handy, although we do have a pure water as well, which I have very much neglected to use. And the Libra Shard. I seem to remember this one just being something unimportant. Luck +2, yeah. It's unlikely to be something we make a massive amount of use of, although, you know, it's a passive buff. Luck +2 is better than not having Luck +2, so it's not a bad thing to get by any means. The only problem is, like, we say it's a passive buff, it also does take up an inventory slot, which is actually quite valuable within this game, so it's not free. It might be a passive benefit, but it's definitely not free. Sorry about that, I muted to cough for a second there, and there is approximately a 0% chance I edit that out, so yeah, apologies for the weird silence. Right, well, we need to get Julian back over here now to crack this door open. But in the meantime, we can patch our units back up. We still have some heals available to us, so we might as well make use of them. Pala being the priority, of course. She is, despite all of Cedar's very strong performances, the better of the two. Oh wait, Chris was the other person who took damage, wasn't he? Not Cedar. Pala is not better than Chris. Oh, that was a loud ba-doom noise. Sorry if that came through on the recording. Right. And let's patch up Chris. Okay, we will probably... I think we're getting to the point where we have to pick up some more heals. Okay, stop moving Julian over. We can start moving everyone else over too, of course. We know that we want Cedar to be near the door. I believe the other enemy was an archer, and I'll be honest, I'm just going to throw Chris at them regardless. Seems like a logical answer to any problem we have. Throw Chris at them. I think I've got a cough coming, or like a sore throat or something. My throat just feels weird. You get nothing but the most insightful commentary on playthrough videos. My throat feels weird is surely one of the commentary lines of all time. Okay. We do want to be moving our healers over, of course. We don't want them to be left in no man's land. Don't think we need to patch up that bit of extra HP on people like Iran, or I think Ryan's missing a hit or two as well. No, Marth, sorry, not Ryan. Oh, Ryan is missing a hit, look. Okay. So, there's the door. Let's put Chris right there. Seems like a good place for him to be. Cedar, Pala, probably our two next candidates for promotion, and we do have a Master Seal. Of course, trying to hold off on using it as long as I can so we can get the most stats out of it. Like, out of these lower levels, when units are actually growing at a pretty reasonable rate. But eventually, we will want to bite the bullet. It will make life a lot easier when those units, particularly Cedar and Pala, are promoted. Just due to the added movement that they get. Seen many a time how much Chris and Sirius's 10 move has came to great effect. So, more units being in that range will be very helpful. Should have moved Norn, really. I suppose Cedar here. Cedar's pretty close to leveling herself, so if she can actually take down this sniper in here, that would actually be pretty beneficial. Actually, she can't. Of course she can't. She's got to recruit Navarre. This is a powerhouse, like 5 units. Quintuplet. There, serious Pala, Cedar, Chris, and Aran. Easily our 5 best units, outside of our healers, of course, incredibly important in their own right. Who's not moved? Oh, Chris. The man himself. The problem is, right, that as a character, I think Chris is treated really weirdly within this game, but I can't bring myself to dislike him because he's so good as a unit. Like, I can't sit here like, oh, I hate Chris, because, like, when I think of Chris, what I think of is him carrying me through every single level. I can open the door this turn, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to bring my healers a little bit closer into range in case that would help at all. And I'm aware that we are approaching the hour mark. Obviously took that break earlier, so I'm not sure exactly how long we've been going, but I think we're approaching that point. But what I'm going to do is reach the save point, and I will probably call it a video. So let's bust our way through there. Okay, we've got a sniper. We've got a Navarre, a single one. None of these guys have siege tomes. Neither does this guy. Oh, there's actually a save point on both sides. I didn't actually realise that. Okay, so we can potentially, like, clear out the scrubs, save, and then take out Lang if we feel that's necessary, as he's got the cancer shard. Hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. We can't use Cedar to secure this kill. That is the #1 thing I have to remember. Sorry, he's how fast? 17 speed. Oh, thank God we've got Chris. Although he's pretty tanky as well. Oh, God. He's got a silver bow as well, so, like, taking attacks from him is not going to be an easy task. It's not like we could even, like, hand axe him with Chris or anything, because, well, we'll take a batter in. What on earth is the answer to this conundrum, then? What does Ryan do to him? He dies, that's what Ryan does to him. But if he can kill him in a single attack, as long as we get him low enough... So 36 is the magic number here. Right? Because if we can kill him in a single attack, it doesn't actually matter that Ryan takes a counter-attack. So we need to deal 36 damage. Unfortunately, a Steel Lance is only 30. Which is well short of the mark. Yeah, because we will take that 22 and then hit back for 11 and be able to bring him down. Ah, hang on. We do have the Might Staff that might be able to help us. So that's 30 damage. The Might Staff takes it up to that magic 36, but... Okay, I'll be honest. I don't think there's a world in which Pala does anything here. And I kind of want access to that tile next to Chris. So... Pala, you're just going to scoot on over here. Okay. Convoy. Retrieve. Do we have a silver axe? No. Okay. Silver lance. This one will do. Trade. To Chris. Don't need a vulnerary on this turn. Okay, that's 38. Getting that number up, by the way, is beneficial because it means that we can kill with an iron bow from Ryan rather than a steel bow, which is just more accurate. Okay, so a Might Staff onto that will increase it even further. Oh, what we should have done is use the Killer Lance. It has the same might as the Steel Lance, I believe. No, wait, it doesn't. Oh, did they have a Forged Killer Lance? They might have had a Forged Killer Lance. Okay. Well, I think what I'm going to do is move Yulia out of the way. No. Just wait. Send in Marisha to use the Might Staff on Chris. Not something I thought I'd ever have to do, buff Chris's Might, but you know. Speed, defense, and resistance coming in strong there. That is a solid 42 damage. Now, we do have two 9% critical chances here, which might come in and help us. But failing that, we can send in Ryan and... No, we can't even send in Norn. I was going to say, if I have to send in Norn, I will. Actually, if I have to send in... Lind might... No, she can't take an attack. There's no point sending in Lind. But yeah. Let's just do this. Let's do it. Okay, he's on 5 HP. Just want to check this before we rule it out. No, it's not a kill. Okay, Ryan. For the what feels like the 100th time, it all comes down to you, buddy. Just don't get a 6% crit. If you don't get a 6% crit, you're okay. Good, let's go! Nothing but the finest from Ryan. Always coming in clutch when we need him. And then if I'm correct, Cedar should be able to get this recruit. Navarre. Please, hear me out. Lend your sword to our cause. Just once more, where'd the music go? Who are you? I have no business with women or children. There's a first for everything. Whoa, she's smoking. Jesus Christ. You're not Navarre, who are you? Samuel. Oh, it's Samuel. Oh, this is the guy who, I think he was mentioned in like an armory a couple of maps ago? I remember specifically saying at some point, who's Samuel? Samuel's Navarre. Well, you get mistaken for him, because after we realise it's not Navarre, your entire appearance changes. I'll lend you my sword. You'll do just fine. Yeah, you will. Come on, Samuel. You're awful. Like, actually unusable. But you bring us a killing edge, and that's useful. Okay. This feels risky, but I'm going to drop the save. Let's do it. Okay. And then everyone pile in. If we need to hold a one-tile choke, well, we've got Chris to do just that. We should be able to do it. But let's all fold into this room. Ah, hello, Samuel. Feels so good. Like, making progress. We've done, what, a third of a map in this video? It feels like I've beaten, like, half a game. Like, making progress in this game feels, like, so rewarding. But for now, that is where we're going to leave it. When we come back next time, hopefully we will be finishing this map off. As difficult as it has been, I am hoping we can see it through and finally reach the end. But for now, we're going to call it there. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. And thank you if you're sticking with this series so far. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad some people are still enjoying it. I'm having a great time playing it. So don't worry. It's not going anywhere. But yeah, when we come back, Lang will finally fall. But thank you for watching. Thank you again to the people who've backed the channel on Patreon as well. It really helps me out a lot. And I really appreciate that support. So thank you very much. And I will catch you all next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And goodbye.